So our paper is called The Returns to Viral Media, the case of US campaign contributions. And what this paper tackles is, whether politicians in the US, in this case, can use social media, specifically Twitter, as a viable tool for kind of raising campaign donations. So what we do in this paper is we run these kind of simple regressions with daily campaign contributions on the left-hand side of the regression, and then the daily likes on Twitter on the right-hand side, okay? And I think the two kind of big interesting findings that we get from the paper are, firstly, that there is a relationship, right? So there's this strong correlation between campaign contributions and Twitter likes, but it's generated entirely by likes at the top of the distribution, right? So if you slice up the data such that, where we've got sort of these variables that represent when politicians go viral on Twitter, the entire Twitter effect is accounted for by this kind of falling in the top 10% of the likes distribution, right? So politicians can make money from Twitter, but they have to go big, they have to be popular, they have to go viral, right? So that's the first big and we think interesting conclusion. The second is what goes viral, right? So to win campaign contributions using social media, using specifically Twitter, you need to go viral. How do you go viral? What we tend to see is that this is correlated with negative messaging, strongly correlated with negative messaging, right? So when we do a text analysis of the content of the tweets, negativity comes up as kind of the most significant correlate of likes across the data, right? So the kind of what we think is the interesting contribution here is that what we have in this particular instance of the use of social media in politics is potentially a big incentive for negative behaviors, right? So specifically sending out negative messages on social media in order to raise campaign contributions, right? And so this sort of feeds into the sort of analysis that we've been seeing from a lot of research contributions about the potential polarizing effects of social media in this case in US politics.